anger. 25 years ago,
Yes.
they stole my money.
Yes.
After serving them for 76 years.
Betty Brown ran one of the most successful post offices in the North East. But when the Horizon IT software was installed, it looked like money was missing. So Betty and her husband Oswald plugged the gap, pouring their entire £100,000 life savings into the branch to balance the books.
That every Thursday morning, I had to phone the post office, ring them up, I'm 1,600 short, 1,500 short. They knew that there was no support, no nothing.
We now know the IT system was faulty, but Betty has never been fully compensated. And at 92, the oldest surviving victim of the scandal fears she won't be in her lifetime.
And it's absolutely disgusting, the way that we are being treated. It's diabolical.
We're all former sub-postmasters. Come in. It's OK.
Betty was one of the original 555 victims who took part in the landmark group legal action led by Sir Alan Bates against the Post Office, as seen here in the ITV drama. In 2019, they won their legal battle, but compensation has been slow or offered only in part. Betty is calling on Sir Keir Starmer for government to stop dragging its heels, yesterday taking her fight to the House of Lords.
Why is he continuing this little game that he's got? All he has to do, he has all the information, he has all the experts, has investigated everything. Everything is there.
Betty was never convicted like the hundreds of other sub-postmasters, but believes her husband was sent to an early grave after the post office forced them out, telling her she was incompetent and too old to run the branch. But she says she's not too old to fight for justice. Sangeeta Kandola, ITV News.
Our political reporter Jasmine Cameron-Chaleshi joins me now from Westminster. Have we had any response to Betty's plea from Downing Street this lunchtime?
So 4 compensation schemes have been announced for victims of the post office scandal. But the big political pressure on the government is how long it's taking for individuals to receive help. Now, I put some of Betty's concerns to Number 10 this morning. They said they remain committed to ensuring all of those impacted receive compensation and in a timely manner. But for many families and increasingly MPs, the government's response on this just isn't good enough. For example, earlier this year, the Business and Trade Select Committee published a report into this matter where they outlined a handful of recommendations, including suggesting that all individuals impacted receive free legal advice. And I think more generally across Westminster, there are growing concerns about the administration of some of these compensation schemes, not just for post office victims, but also in other areas like those impacted by the infected blood scandal. And I think in the coming months, we can expect to see a lot more scrutiny of how these schemes are running and ultimately the impacts of all of this on the victims.
Jasmine Cameron-Chaleshi, thank you.